the rest of the podcast, it's not talking about any of this. It's just going to be us silently laughing at the emojis that we're throwing.
Did that say piss? Did that say piss? David, Michael, Allen, Jacobson, Jack Patterson III. Did that say piss?
Indeed it did, sir.
God damn it. God, I'm not mad.
What?
I'm a little mad, actually. I lied.
Hello!
Hey!
Welcome to this, a very special episode of Wasting All the Time, Level 3! I am Dave, your host, and I am joined by the three cohorts who are my favorite cohorts. Jess.
That's me! You're joined by me. How lucky are you?
Cody.
It's me, Cody, from the internet.
And John.
Hey, it's me, John, from real life.
Fuck you.
And we are here to waste all of your time in a retrospective way. This is the best of 2023 top 10 scenes of the year as voted on by our lovely listeners. All year long, you've been submitting scenes that you thought were particularly good, and now they have been ranked. They have been put into order on a judgmental basis. And we're going to listen back and comment and laugh, perchance to dream.
Man, I was going to go with the Anchorman quote.
This episode will be number 10 through 6. And then in the very near future, there will be an episode that is 5 through 1 because halves. This is the top 10 scenes starting with the first 5 of the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
So the
back
first
half.
5. The first 5, which is not numbered 1 through 5.
Correct. Everyone understands. It makes the most sense ever. We are going to kick things off with a scene from episode titled Snail Tough.
Oh,
This-
I love it.
This was one of our most popular episodes of the whole year because every single segment in this episode got nominated as one of the best scenes.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, lolly.
And all 4 of them made the top 10.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So we're kicking things off with this one. This was Cody's segment. He brought a game called
Hit.
Like My Coffee.
Yes.
Oh,
So-
boy.
Let's
Oh,
dig
no.
in with some puns and some little off-the-cuff jokes with number 10, Like My Coffee.
Last place as always.
Let's do it.
All right. First up, I like my lovers like I like my phones.
Hmm.
I like my lovers like I like my phones and upgrade every year. Oh, jeez.
I like my lovers like I like my phones with a monthly premium. Oh, I kicked him for a screenshot of Jess's face with that shit. I should have hit it. There was so much there.
I like my lovers like I like my phones. Touch sensitive.
Oh.
I like my lovers like I like my phones. I like the noise it makes.
Oh, spicy.
I like my lovers like I like my phones.
boys.
So ducking much.
Oh.
All right, let's do another one. I like my lovers like I like my soup.
I like my lovers like I like my soup. Nice and hot.
Okay.
I like my lovers like I like my soup. Thick and creamy.
The voice had so much.
You like what you like, Jess. No one's going to
That's
shame you for that.
goddamn right.
I like my lovers like I like my soup. Clam chowder every Friday.
I like my lovers like I like my soup. Italian and spicy.
I like my lovers like I like my soup. Plenty of peas and carrots.
I like my lovers like I like my soup, with a saltine on the side.
I like my lovers like I like my soup. I slurp it up.
Like my lovers, like I like my soup, from the back of a questionable diner.
I like my lovers like I like my soup.
Crack myself up.
Easy to spoon.
Oh, kawaii desu yo.
Oh,
right.
that's so sweet.
Let's do a new one. I like my lovers like I like my laws, or law.
I like my lovers like I like my law. Smart.
Mm.
I like my lovers like I like my law. Inconsistent and confusing.
I like my lovers like I like my law. I need to go to specialists to understand them.
Damn it.
I like my lovers like I like my laws. They're easy to break, but there will be consequences.
Holy
Shit, John.
God damn
Come
it.
on.
I like my lovers like I like my law. I'm always going to appeal to the higher court. I don't know why I keep doing that voice.
It's a good voice.
Okay.
Call
I like
myself
my
out on
lovers
it.
like I like my law. Sometimes there's handcuffs involved.
I like my lovers like I like my law in a uniform.
I like my lovers like I like the law. It's all bad. It's all bad.
All right, let's do one more here. I like my lovers like I like my exams. I'm not curating. T. Dave.
Well, I'll just say the one that popped in my head immediately, but I'm not quite sure how to make it make sense. I like my lovers like I like my exams. Multiple choice.
Oh, okay. No, that's good. That's good.
I like my lovers like I like my exams. A far distant nightmare where I suddenly discovered that I am completely naked in the front of everybody.
I like my lovers like I like my exams. Nice and hard.
I like my lovers like I like my exams. Thoroughly exhausting.
I like my lovers like I like an exam. An easy A.
I like my lovers like I like my exam. It makes me cough.
I like my lovers like I like my exams. Fun to doodle on.
I like my lovers like I like my exams. I wait 2 hours in a waiting room that I don't think I really should be in the first place, just to see someone for about 10 minutes and for them to then pass me off to somebody else 40 minutes later. Then I get a bill. The bill is like $3,000. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay $3,000. So then I have to call a billing department and be all like, look, I can only pay like 1% of this bill per month. What are we gonna do? I'm paying in cash, and then they're like, "Oh, we don't know what either." So I guess this is where we're at.
I like my lovers like I like my exam. I need to see a specialist to understand it.
There we go.
There we have it. That was our number 10.
Okay.
I love pun games.
Here's a
pun.
dirty little secret. So do I.
One of us.
I
also
love
appreciate-
pun games.
Listening to
wish-
you guys play pun games.
Yeah. I'm so bad at pun games that most of the time it's just me doing observation, and I was waiting for it. When am I going to do a rant joke? When is it coming? It's got to be coming. It's coming soon.
I thought it was well timed.
I did. Yes, indeed. I also really liked Dave's multiple commentaries of on. There were a couple of like I like this and then the next one was like I like this There's
Acknowledgement.
volumes spoken in a single sound.
you know what? It's going to be interesting since all 4 scenes made it in the top 10, listening to them in the order of which ones were voted best instead of in the timeline, because I'm sure there's like inside jokes from segment to segment, and we're going to hear them disjointed.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
It's going to be like River Song, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right, let's.
It's a kids show.
Let's keep.
It's
things,
a family program.
Let's keep things flowing, shall we?
Like the River
Sarah
Thames.
Jane Adventures was a kids show.
Oh my God.
Or the
Number
River
When you say it's a
9.
family program, you know who's in the family?
Kids.
Kids.
The Adams?
Yeah. Hiding behind the couch
No.
during the scary bits.
No, well, that's what the parents are there for. But
From the same episode. Released on June 29th
Do it.
of this year. This was a game called Character Choices that I believe I made up and brought. Yes, this was my segment.
Yes!
This scene has been labeled Snail Dealer.
Yes!
Let's give a listen to number 9.
Okay, you gotta help me. This is really bad. This is really, really, really bad. Everybody's here, and I don't have anything to start the party off with. Oh my God, please, I'm panicking. I'm fucking panicking.
Okay, right. I can see that you're panicking.
Also, I just told you.
Right, yeah.
Come on.
Have you tried box briefing, Dad?
Have I tried what?
Dad, have you tried box briefing?
I don't see you kids these days. I don't know what that is. I need you to dumb it down for me.
Okay. It's where you breathe and you picture a box. Box briefing. So you go.
Do you want everyone at the party to do
you're
that?
You're breathing to make a big box, and
Uh-huh.
then you exhale to make a small box. Big.
Okay, do we all have our own box? Are we sharing a box? Is it a communal box? This isn't communism, is it?
It's not communism. Dad is therapy.
Okay, well, if you think they'll be into that, you're the smart one. I'm just doing my best. All right, let's see if they.
I'm
let's see if
in
they buy it.
middle. I'm in average English, but okay.
Scene. All right, so Cody brought panicked, and I like how Jess brought a relationship to that. It was very
cool.
nice, very nice. This time I'm going to have Jess and John do a scene, and Jess is going to be the one that makes a decision about her character. And let's see where it goes. Jess, are you ready?
Yes.
Very good. Begin.
It went perfectly as planned.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
Nobody knows.
No one knows about the poison?
Not a single one, and by the time they know, they'll be dead.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I'm gonna so be king.
My future sire, I'm so happy that I was able to help you in this endeavor. You know, I hope
you've been
that
so great. All the stuff that the peasants say about you, living in the woods and all that stuff, and dancing
What
with
did they
Satan
say
and
about
whatever.
me?
That's not
did they say?
true. You are great.
What do they say?
Huh?
What are the peasants saying, sire?
Well,
Future
that you
sire.
like dance in the woods with Satan and do bad stuff, and you've been nothing but helpful, and I really appreciate it.
Are you saying that the peasants don't like me, sire?
I wouldn't say they don't like you. I would say that they're really terrified of you.
But in a good, they're terrified of me because I'm so cool. They're like, oh no, they're so cool, I can't get near them. Right? Right, future sire?
I'm sure that's what it is. Yeah, they're just intimidated by your coolness.
Intimidation, that's why you're the future sire. I couldn't remember words.
Scene. You want to do one more? Shall we do one more?
Sure.
John and Cody.
Oh ho ho!
And this time, John will be making the choice.
Hey, what's up? You want to buy some snails?
Snails? I mean, how did you know? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got great ones here. Do you like the big ones, small ones, or the purple ones? We got purple ones.
I'm kind of new to this. What do the purple ones do?
Okay, the purple ones are out of this world. Purple ones,
Uh-huh.
you pop one of those babies, and you are going to be seeing blue all night.
Like blue? Blue?
Blue.
That sounds kind of dangerous, man. I don't know.
You know, it's only dangerous if you're a fucking pussy.
Oh, I'm not. Well, shit.
Well, you
what
better
do you
buy
have?
the purple ones, huh?
Do you have anything stronger than purple? Huh?
Stronger than purple?
Yeah, because
Look, I'm not trying to go
strong.
to jail here, man.
Oh, I guess that makes you the bitch, huh?
Fine, you want some yellow ones?
Yeah, because I'm tough.
I
I'm
got
snail
yellow
tough.
I got yellow
Snail
ones.
Bullshit.
I'm
No.
not bullshit. I got one right here. Look at that. Yellow snail.
How do I know that's legit?
Hmm?
How do I know that's legit?
How do you know it's legit?
Yeah.
It's a snail and it's yellow.
Fuck,
How
that's
much?
Scene. There you go. The moment that titled the episode, Snail
Wow.
Tough.
I'm snail tough.
I want to make a drawing now of a snail, but like they've got like biceps and like I don't know, a teardrop tattoo or something. And then it just says snail tough around it.
Hell yeah.
A teardrop
Do
tattoo
that.
means you've killed someone.
I'll get it tattooed.
They're like, instead of like lifting weights, they're like lifting salt shakers because they're that tough.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck.
Love it.
I loved my decidedly specific acceptance of John's offer of, you want to buy some snails? How did you know? Yeah, sure, let's do this. It wasn't a character moment. It was just, yes, I agree. Let's move on.
I'm just gonna see where this ride takes me.
This is not even yes and. This is just yes. Go ahead.
Proceed.
Russ, I accept your premise as true. Continue.
Say more.
It's like you sat in the roller coaster and then put your hands up so the bar can come down, and you're like, nice.
What do you? I know how this goes. Man. Yep, cool. Thank you. I've done this more than you, bro.
So that was Snail Dealer, our number 9, which means that we must proceed to number 8.
Must needs do so.
Which is from a different episode. This is from the July 27th episode. It would have titled or entitled? Titled, right?
Isn't titled an adjective and entitled a verb?
I
No,
don't
believe
know.
That's right.
That's how I would use them.
Freaking
is
cowboy boots on.
I was just gonna say, like, is the episode like, is the episode prissy? Are they entitled?
Ah,
Would you describe the episode perhaps as a Karen?
this is a trust fund episode titled Freaking Cowboy Boots On. This is something that Jess brought to the episode. She brought new choice. And so for your listening pleasure, we give you scene number 8, Dog Walker. So I've got the leashes hanging by the door, and there should be no problem. We have spares if it comes to that. I don't know why I would, but just basically trying to give you everything that you could possibly need.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. I like the embroidery on the leashes. That's
Yeah, they're
Nice.
homemade. You can start this weekend.
I could start right now. Dude, I'll take him for a walk right now. Look at this. I'm standing up. I'm walking.
Yeah, okay. I guess we could do just a walk around the block, quick lap. Just you get to be a little more friendly, you get to know them. Get to know the neighborhood.
Or like
Sure.
a quick lab, if you had a lab, which you don't. A little dog walker humor there.
Nice. Is this part of it?
New choice, Dave.
Oh man.
Is this part of it?
I like it.
Such a good line.
I like it. That's good. A funny dog walker.
That's, it's all part of the package. All part of the, you know what, you're getting 5 stars. I mean, I hope you give me 5 stars, but you're also getting 5 stars worth of dog walking quality in me. Or from
You're putting
me.
your best
Through
foot
me.
forward. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Dog walking champion.
All right, let's
Cody, new choice.
Better believe it. I have almost a dozen reviews of almost 5 stars.
New choice.
Because I love dogs and dogs love me, and that's why I walk dogs, because I literally can't conceive of doing anything else. Impossible.
Okay.
Nothing else. Like,
You're dedicated. I
you
appreciate
are giving
that.
my life meaning and purpose right now.
You are overselling it a little. I mean, we're already
So
we have a deal. Okay. So their names are Toby and McGuire. Maybe you want to try calling them.
Dave, new choice.
So their names are Spencer and Tracy. Maybe you want to give them
New
a call.
choice.
So their names are Spot and Nathaniel. Maybe you could give them a call.
Choice.
So their names
Cuts are getting deeper and deeper.
their names are Taco and Guac. If you want to give them a call.
Thank you.
Taco and guac?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the little brown one is Taco, and the sort of pale blonder one is Guac.
Okay. You only have the 2? There's a third name on the leash over there.
Yeah, that was Salsa's.
New choice.
Yeah, that was Mole's.
New choice.
Yeah, that was Queso's leash. We leave it there in memoriam.
Oh, I'm sorry. What happened?
New choice.
You named your third dog Queso after Taco and Guac?
New choice.
Oh, that's terrible. But honestly, you should have named it Salsa.
New choice.
Okay, then no questions. That's totally fine. That's your secret to keep. I won't ask about it, even though I really like walking 3 dogs at a time. But this is about you, not about me.
Well,
So-
it's about the dogs.
That's
Yeah.
you're paying me, but also walking the dogs, life purpose. It's a win-win for me.
Right. Well, I mean, in a way, the dogs are paying you because the dogs are what make my money.
New choice.
You're absolutely right. I'm the one that's paying you.
New choice.
Yeah, but it's every morning when I get up, it's the dogs that keep me going. They're so special to me. Get me through the tough times. So I appreciate your care.
You get it. You get it. Dogs
Yeah.
are the purpose of life.
Well, in a way.
New choice.
100% can't agree
I was
more.
offended.
The puppers are what make the universe go round.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so I appreciate your diligence. Yeah. So do you want to go ahead and call them?
Absolutely. It was
New choice.
I mean, I don't have to be the one that calls them. Maybe we should transition
New
into
choice.
this. I don't particularly want to call them. I want them to come to me of their own accord.
New choice.
I would if I remembered their names. I remember one of them was Queso, one of them was Salsa.
New
That's all.
choice.
I could call them, but I want to see I want to see the lay of the land first. I want to see.
New choice.
Yes, I want to call them.
Great. Yeah. I mean, this was your idea to get to know them. So go ahead.
Do you do any like treats or something? We can, like, if they like treats, we can kind of associate
like
them coming to me with happiness and calories.
I'll give them the treats when we get back.
New choice.
Yeah, I got a couple in my pocket right here.
New choice.
No, we're on a strict no treat diet.
New choice.
Yeah, there's a bag up on top of
New choice.
Well, what's really
New
awesome.
choice.
Jesus Christ.
The dogs have already had their treat for the day. We really keep it limited.
A day? Okay, wow. Sorry, I didn't realize that was
in the morning.
walking dogs from prison.
It's not prison. We were reinforcing good behavior. So every morning when they wake up, we give them a treat so that they continue to wake up every morning. I don't know.
Oh,
It makes sense to me.
The
I
utter
was- Oh no, you, the utter what?
the utter glee in Jess's voice, and then the utter disdain on that same roller coaster every time you said new choice was
Oh, yeah.
wow.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I was like
the audacity.
How dare you?
I was how dare you? How dare you offend my morals with that offer? Listening to it, I was a bit ruthless with the new choice too. And I think it's because I was watching you do the scene and I saw like even through the cam that you were like pre-thinking ahead like what the scene could play out to be. And so I'm like, I'm just going to start new choicing them. I'm just going to keep new choicing them until they physically are in the moment itself instead of trying to pre-plan like what this what otherwise a transaction scene would look like.
Yeah.
Dig it.
But we are really comfortable in transaction scenes. That's what we do.
New choice.
Okay, well, the number 7 scene then. How about that?
We need a sound bite. We need a clip of just saying new choice.
New choice.
God.
It was really
What?
fun to have the new choicer be so, for lack of a better word, judgmental. It added a really fun dynamic. Just the having that injection of motivation or whatever. Yeah.
Like when I was like, you should have named the dog Salsa. New choice.
Yeah.
It was so great. I'm so happy.
We don't bring up salsa in this household, sir.
Hmm. Number 7 from September 7th, episode titled Details Ain't Important. This was a segment that I presented where we played the game Thanksgiving Grace. And this is a long one. Buckle up. We're in for a treat, for a ride treat. This is our treat that's reinforce good behavior.
So that we still get up living? Like
Yeah.
we still
Yeah.
wake up to live?
Continue
Wanna.
living. This is Dear Leader. This is our number 7 scene of 2023. Dear Leader, thank you so much for all of the blessings you have put upon this here group of people, this men's group. We do so much appreciate the bountiful harvest that is our friendship, and we love to grow under your supervision. Thank you, dear leader.
Dear leader, we are thankful for your leadership. We are happy that you are our leader and that you lead us to the things that we do, because we could not lead ourselves. as has been proven countless times, to ourselves, by ourselves. And thank you for providing some kind of structure that prevents us from making those mistakes again, especially the one with all the paint cans and the river. That was a bad one, and I am still paying the fines. So thank you, dear leader, for making it so that that is not a thing that I will be doing again through your leadership.
Thank you, dear leader.
Thank you, dear leader. Thank you for your leadership. That's a big one. I get. Yeah, you know what? Thank you for your leadership again. Twice as good, twice as many thanks, I suppose. Thank you for rules. Gotta have rules. If a man can't follow rules with his fellow men, well, then he ain't a man, and he ain't being led by you and your leadershipness. And so them's mighty good rules that we all has to follow. We gets to follow them's rules from you, amazing leader. Thank you for the leadership. I don't know if I mentioned that at the beginning, but thank you for the leadership. It's real nice. That's 4 times now. It's got to count for something. So, and thank you for letting us know which ones is good rules and bad rules. Thank you for letting us know that if you follow a good rule, that inherently means you're a good person, despite other bad rules that you may have followed in the past. But now, got your leadership. God is telling us what to do, being good persons, peoples, men's, without a care in the world. So we don't appreciate that, dear leader. Thank you. Thanks a heckin' bunch. Big cup of thanks.
Thank you. Dear leader, of course, I thank you for your leadership. I'm going to say that outright. I thought I implied it before, but I'm just going to make it explicit. Thank you for your leadership. And yes, of course, we thank you for your lessons, dear leader. I personally want to thank you for teaching me that I am not made of the stuff that is for good leadership. And at first I thought that I could run this establishment without establishing rules. And we kind of went no rules, Outback Steakhouse, and it didn't work. Then I thought, well, okay, I will fix it. And I will put in rules, and I kind of overcompensated, and there were too many, and some of them were bad. And I wanted the group to be well led, and that's why I bought all that lead paint. And we did have to get rid of it, and we did it wrong, dear leader. We did it very wrong. And so thank you for that lesson that we will be paying for a long time, amortized over decades. And, well, we are much better off now with your leadership, which I thank you for 6 times. And, basically we wouldn't be here today if it weren't for you. We would still be in jail. So, dear leader, thank you.
Yes, thank you, dear leader, for our freedom to live beneath your control instead of the control of the federal government. Yours is an easier yoke to bear. And thank you, dear leader, for teaching me that there are multiple meanings of the word yoke, because I was very confused about why we was talking about eggs all the time. And now I know we are not talking about eggs. So thank you, dear leader, for that lesson. It's a very important lesson that I have learned, that not everything has to do with eggs, except for your instructions, your rules regarding omelets, that is about eggs. And thank you for those, because that is a delicious omelet. So
Hell
thank you,
yeah.
dear leader, for that. And and may you bless these omelets we will be making for the pancake breakfast this Saturday.
Fundraiser.
Fundraiser. Oh, well, dear leader, thank you so much. Thank you. Honestly, you know what? I mean, thanks for leadership off the bat, Natch. And you know what, dear leader? Thank you for them punishments. That is right and just and proper. I mean, hoo-wee. Boy, dang, if we didn't have these punishments to tell us what not to do after we done not did it, I don't think we ever done not do it again. So thank you. Thank you for that. I mean, I got I got 10 because I done wrong, and that punishment done taught me right. That punishment from because it's from the leader, inherently good. Punishment comes from someone else. Maybe not. Maybe so. Leader, you got it right. You got the maybe not the heaviest hammer, but goddamn if it ain't the most perfect weight for dropping on a man what done wrong, with the rule breaking and the heart breaking and the window breaking and the other breaking things. Anyways, the details are important. Leader, you know it all the way anyway. I don't even say it out loud. You done punished for it. I need to tell you again because you done got it. So I'm gonna limp back to the table. Thank you, dear leader, because it's punishments. We know it. Good stuff. Thank you, leadership. Thanks a bunch.
Thank you. Thank you, dear leader. Thank you for your leadership. 8. We definitely appreciate the hammer. Boy, we love the hammer so much. It smarts right, but it is just, and we do accept that all of your leadership rules are right and just and proper and okay and above board. We won't question none of it because we owe you so much, dear leader. And we do hope that you will drop by this Saturday for the Pancake Breakfast fundraiser that will help dig us out of debt. And if you wouldn't mind telling a few of your friends, that would really help, because last time you did that, boy, we were filled to capacity. Ran out of pancakes real quick. But we did find a workaround. We did. I ain't saying how we made those other pancakes.
What the fuck?
But let's just say we were inspired, dear leader. Thank you.
Oh, dear. Dear leader, thank you for your leadership. Thank you for
9.
For the inspiration that saved our most recent pancake breakfast. Thank you for putting that unfortunate person right where you did at that moment. And thank you for making that unfortunate person already deceased at the time, so we were not forced to sully our hands with the blood of the innocent. Thank you, dear leader, for not having a rule about this particular thing that we did to make it through the pancake breakfast.
Jesus.
And thank you for I assume it was you that made people taste kind of like pork.
Hey, do we say amen? I can't remember. Thank you, dear leader.
We could.
Thank you for your leadership,
Dear
Tim.
leader, amen. Snuck it in there.
Ding.
Snuck it in there.
Oh,
There we go.
dear.
I absolutely love Dave's, like, I don't know if I would call it subtle, but the implication that we did some dirty deeds to get through a pancake breakfast. And then John comes in, we fucking found a corpse and ate it. Like, it was, it wasn't, that was so amazing.
It's about heightening. height.
Yeah, because the Dave's implication that there were some shady dealings to get through a pancake breakfast is a brilliant little setup. Because wait a minute, it's pancakes, so you can't, your mind can't go to that. Oh, they killed someone and used it. It's pancakes. What nefarious pancake shit did they do? And John's like, this nefarious fucking shit did they do?
When in doubt, cannibalism.
Cannibalism. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was Thanksgiving Grace. One of the more successful iterations of that, I'd say, as far as building something. So I thought that was fun. So there's one more scene that we're going to listen to in this episode, this half countdown.
Half-episode.
The Hakenton.
Nice.
We're going back to Snail Tough, folks.
Oh, shit.
We are going back to Snail Tough for number 6. This was the scene inspired by the Johnologue from that episode.
Okay.
This is, I'm just going to put it out there. This is one of my favorite things that we've done all year long. And it's even longer than the last one. So
yes,
get your snacks, folks. Make sure your earbuds are charged. Here we go with number 6, Graduation Ceremonies.
Oh boy. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the dean's about to come out, so cue lights.
Lights are cued.
And now.
Cue lights.
And music starts now.
Music starts now.
Okay. Isn't this what we played last year?
Yeah, it is. It is, George.
I remember it being boring.
Yeah, so the speech actually that you had last year, we're just giving you the same speech. We just updated some of the dates, so just make sure you say the right year. Say the right graduating class.
I would like to.
It's summer instead of winter. Just remember that.
Look, I would like to do my part right, but I'm just thinking it's kind of getting in my head, the same few bars of music looping over and over.
Yeah.
Kind of puts me in a weird headspace,
We just need to. It's literally the same speech. Just the year and the season are changed, George. That's literally all we need you to make sure you don't fuck up.
Maybe we could change the music, something else.
Do you think that would really help?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I would love that.
Yeah. That Elgar guy wrote a lot of stuff.
Look, I don't have a degree in music, so I don't know who that is. So
you could even try just playing the rest of that piece,
Isn't the rest of the piece just like the wedding procession or something?
I don't know. It's different.
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah. Pick something else. I gotta go. I gotta go on.
You gotta go on. Okay. I don't know. Put some Bon Jovi on, Tom.
Okay, put your hands together for the class of 2020.
Right here. Okay, good.
Yeah, that's right.
Strong start.
Okay, up on your feet, folks.
Strong start.
Yeah, I don't know. You're all hearing this, right? I'm hearing it. You're hearing it. This is my jam. I'm not gonna lie. This is a big surprise from the booth, and I'm happy to hear it.
So off script.
I'm happy to hear it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sit down. Sorry. Sit down. Go ahead and sit down, everyone. We're gonna start bringing people on stage.
Come on, Tom. Tom, down a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Perfect.
Freebird,
George, you have a script.
aren't we all
Oh God, he's so script. Tom, we're
free
screwed.
birds? We
I
graduate.
need you to pull it up, Tom. Tom, pull it up. Bring me a
and we
ladder.
take
Ladder.
We can take on the world.
I should overpower him, Tom.
sky's
Tom,
the
he's going
limit.
off script.
Class of 2019, I believe in you.
Oh God, he said the wrong year. They're gonna know.
Yeah, whatever else happens, let's do it. Father, it has been a week and a half since I last confessed.
Oh, and what sins have you committed, my son?
Well, I don't know exactly where this slots in with the sins, but I totally botched the graduation ceremony.
Ah, yes, I heard about that on the news.
Oh no. Oh, so you know, like what happened? You know about the fire?
Yes, I heard about the fire. Very tragic.
Oh, Father,
an
forgive
entire graduating class, suffering now from severe smoke inhalation.
Yeah, so that's not cardinal, right? I mean, that's a lesser. What do I got to do,
I don't
Father?
know rightly what we would call this, but it's a good thing you're here anyway.
Thank you. I'm really worried about what this is going to mean for my stay in purgatory.
Right. Well, as luck would have it, there is some theology pertaining to purgatory that suggests that perhaps the terrible embarrassment and guilt that you experienced as part of this experience have actually shaved some time off of your purgatory stay. You know, just the sort of general mortification that you're feeling right now is
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still going to have you say, 50 or so Hail Marys after this.
Yeah. Whatever I got to do, Father. I mean,
Right.
It was on the news. Like, how much coverage did I get?
Well, you were on all of the nightlies nationwide.
Oh, nationwide! Oh no,
my son,
my aunt's gonna hear about this.
Yeah, she was in after the 12 p.m. mass.
No, she's in town. Oh no,
yeah, she is. Yeah, she flew in as soon as she heard.
This is bad news for me, Father. I have another sin to confess.
All right.
I want to avoid my aunt. I don't like my aunt.
Excuse me, Father.
Oh no.
Excuse me, Father.
Oh yes, hello, Mildred. How are you? I've got your nephew
Father.
right here.
I'm just like, are you busy? Are you busy, Father? Father, are you busy?
Well, it's a seal of confession and all that.
Okay, I just didn't know because I tried to open the door and it's like the door tried to not open for me. So I don't know if this is divine intervention or anything, Father.
Well, it's just that your the confessional is occupied at this moment.
Oh my God! Oh my God! It's Father. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, sinner. That whoever's in there. I'm so sorry you're a sinner, but I need you to get out because I really need to talk to the Father. I need to talk to the Father about my good for nothing nephew that ruined the lives of thousands of graduates. Please.
Sorry, Father. Okay, I will be out soon. Just come back in 5 minutes.
Father, are you is Mickey Mouse confessing to you, Father?
Well, due to the seal of confession, I can't reveal whether it is in fact Mickey the Mouse in the confessional with me at this time.
Okay, so it's just like a wink, wink, nudge, nudge thing. I got it.
Oh my God. She's not going to drop this.
Right. So, Mildred, if you could just be a dear and maybe avert your eyes so this poor sinner can leave in abject humiliation and privacy.
Oh, absolutely, Father. I'm just going to put my phone on and do a video. I'm not going to look, but the phone is going to look. But that's technology, Father. Father, that's technology. That's not me. That's not me,
She's
Father.
always doing this.
It's not me.
Right, that's quite a loophole you've managed there, Mildred.
It's not me, Father. It's not me.
She was a monster on Periscope.
Oh,
Okay. Father, pray for
what
me.
a God.
Here I go.
Right.
Oh my God. I saw nothing, Father, but my brain saw everything. Father, I'm here.
Right.
Jesus.
Because I
I-
need to cleanse the sins of my family.
You need to cleanse the sins of your family. All right. Well,
The
how do you
sins of my
propose you do
family.
that?
What?
How are we proposing that you do that?
I don't know. You're the Father.
Right. Generally speaking, the family members would have to come in and have their sins cleansed themselves.
Can I just pay you like some money and you can put some stamps in the Bible for me?
I'm afraid it's not $12.50 anymore. We don't do
Oh,
the
it's
indulgences.
$13 a stamp now?
There's no stamps, my dear. It's about a personal relationship with our Lord.
Sounds like a goddamn progressives got into the church. That's what it sounds like to me.
Right. Well, we did have that whole Vatican II thing in the 60s. We can have guitars at Mass now. Have you heard?
Guitars at Mass, but I can't pay you $13 to expunge a sin. I see how it is.
I mean, you could pay me $13 if you wanted to. I don't know what it would accomplish is all.
Father, I've been going over the books for the church, and I see a lot of donations all at the same amount.
Oh, right. The $13.
Yes, well, I'm just a little curious what that's all about.
Oh, well, it's a new program I've begun.
Oh,
It's not strictly selling indulgences.
good. I don't like how careful you're being with your words there.
Right. It's just sort of people want to come up and pay money to have their sins forgiven instead of going through proper channels. And so I tell them, well, you can't do that. But if you would like to donate $13 to the church, I'm sure it would be appreciated. And I definitely don't wink after that.
All right, well, it sounds like if you describe it as it is, and I trust you, of course, it sounds like we're in the clear on that. So thank you for your diligence with it not being indulgences.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Bishop.
One other thing, I was hoping that maybe we could start switching up the music at Mass.
The music at Mass.
Yes, it's a little boring. It's the same 4 bars over and over.
Right. I mean, it's a quite good 4 bars, you must admit.
Well, I mean, can't you just play the rest of it?
I think the people are very used to the ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da.
Yes, and far be it from me to go against tradition, but
It's a whole phrase, Bishop.
it is. It is.
Have you
a
heard about the
whole
Taizé
phrase.
Boys? Sometimes
course.
it's not even 4 bars, just over and over again for half an hour.
I think we're done, Father. Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure, Bishop.
So, how is purgatory on earth going for you, Father? You doing a good job?
Well, I think it's going quite well. I think there's a lot of general suffering going on, and
good,
that
good,
seems in
yes.
line with what we're trying to workshop here.
Perfect. It's almost time to ring that dinner bell, isn't it?
Ring the dinner bell. Yes. Yes. Ding.
So many amazing choices.
Mm.
My favorite strong character line, because it sold so much of a character, was Jess's Aunt Mildred going, "The door tried to not open for me." How
Yeah.
fucking much is there to unpack from that sentence in that character? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, pretty great.
fucking brilliant.
I was so afraid I was going to lose that voice. And the only way that I could tie myself to the voice was saying the word father.
Uh-huh.
Father.
Father. Because
Father.
otherwise, like, I couldn't keep the nasally vowels going on.
mhm.
And so I kept saying it over and over and over again. I'm like, otherwise I'm going to lose it. I'm just going to lose it.
That was great for that character. Just like,
Oh yeah.
And I fucking, as always, John's goddamn straight man of an Irish priest just being like, yeah, for sure. Like taking this woman completely in stride. Like, it's not me, Father, that's my phone. Okay, cool. You do you. Like, just said, like, oh, it's quite a workaround.
Quite a loophole.
Yeah. So good.
Tell him,
I-
Father, there's not going to be pets in heaven. I don't think you have to worry about that.
And then with Dave being able to bring it back to the original scene
Yeah.
with the whole same music just over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when John talked about guitars, we can have guitars at mass now. It reconnected the dots for me, and I was like, "Oh, I know what I'm going to do," because that's what you do in improv.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But yeah, I love that. That was just such a, so often we just do a scene, and then jump out. And in this one, we tied together and we took themes and built on stuff. And yeah, I was really proud of our work. in
Yeah.
that. It was fun to pull from different parts of your Johnalog
Mm.
and do things based on that, and then tie things together a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny listening to the scene and, initially being like, why are we talking about this? And then realizing, oh, I must have said some shit in the journalog that this is referencing.
Yep. So there we have it. That was the bottom 5 top 10 scenes of
so
2023.
good. So good. You're all welcome, consequently.
Numbers are
Tried.
weird.
Welcome.
There are 5 more, but you're going to have to start a different audio file playing if you want to hear them, because we're going to wrap things up here. Thank you so much for joining me, Cody, Jess, John.
Hella.
D.
And I'm sure the listeners appreciate it.
Word.
Are there any final words you'd like to give in retrospective of the year?
Like half final?
Okay, Cody's this half final.
Wait. So this will be before the end of the year, and the next one will be the beginning of the new year.
Dave, I would like to say plethora. It means a lot.
Usually I release them like within a day of each other.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I'm so confused. We're doing it now, or are we doing it the next one? This world is chaos.
And John is silent. Thanks for
Vibe
listening,
is
folks.
the word that I wanted to use.
See you soon. We've wasted all the time. Bon voyage.
Butts. My butts came early.
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, an improv comedy podcast. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you really enjoyed the show, support us at patreon.com/timewastepod, or go to wastingallthetime.com. you folks interested in listening back to some fun scenes, some fun
Fuck
prov?
yes. I'm
as the
so
kids
goddamn
say?
juiced.
Yee.
All right, what say we get into it? This is going to be broken into 2 episodes because time and
Okay.
and history. We've done that
Which is
every year
both-
except one, I think.
Both
Doesn't
linear
screw
and a
with that.
construct.
Time and relative dimension in space.
I like it. I like it.
It's a kid's show. At the right microphone.
Oh.
And I thought that's all I had to do.
Well, that's
Wow.
a wonderful thing to do.
Mm-hmm. I was good. I was good.
Yeah.
I put it on the I put it on the right microphone. I don't know how muffled I sound though when I'm in this flubby.
Sounds okay to me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's not going to muffle you as long as it's not between your mouth and the mic. Otherwise, it's just going to be a little bit more sound treating. That the sound
Yeah.
will not bounce off of physics. Not just a good idea.
It's the law.
Mm.
Good night. that's,
Hey,
that's
guys.
our show.
Nice to see you. Have a happy New Year.
I want to go home now.